my channel. So today a little bit of a different video. As you can see, set up a little bit different, not such a big deal. You have seen this before. Collection doesn't look as good as it used to be. I think I should put it on more like horizontal kind of way rather than vertical. Anyway, I have decided to create a new series in the channel when we are going to be talking about my journey as a fan, like how I became a fan of like X and Y group. Obviously I don't expect for this series to be very long because I am not like hardcore dedicated fan to like thousands of groups, but I will expect for this to, you know, have a few episodes where I can, you know, show and discuss how I became a fan of like certain groups, how I started, if it was like a concert or things like that. So as you can see in the title already, this is going to be the first video dedicated to how like my journey as a fan and how I became a fan of Onlyoneof. I'm sure that if you have seen my videos before, you are a little bit familiar with Onlyoneof. So I decided to start with them because I have a lot of things to show. I became a fan of them, like not, I wouldn't say like fully organically. I think it was like from one day to another. So I just wanted to also mention that I have created this new series as a way to also promote my channel in a different way. Obviously we are going to be reacting to things, but it's going to be on a more talkative way, and that also has led me to maybe have an idea on show my trips, or like, as I have mentioned, commentary with like series and things like that. And this has generated because I have joined it together with a lot of people, a project that is called Korean Influence Academy, which is with both the collaboration with Korean.net and like the Korean Cultural and Information Services, KOSIS. There's a lot of people that join, and then you can receive like support for them in the sense of like topics and things like that they help you to maybe create more content for your channel and like promote you and things like that. So it's very interesting. This is like the first mission to polish a video and things like that. So I come up with the idea that why not start it with like a new series. So I hope that this allowed me to maybe branch out a little bit more. So yeah, very excited about it. So talking about Onlyoneof directly now, so like the subject of this video, it was quite like a funny thing that I got into them. I haven't listened to their music previously, but it wasn't only until my reaction to Libido that everything blew up for me. If you're familiar with Onlyoneof, you are familiar with the Libido MV, how it blew up, like how everyone was talking about it, and like it caught my attention because I didn't understand what was going on. I was like, what is going on? Like literally Twitter is blowing up, everyone is talking about it. I told to my friend like, we need to react to this. I think that also reflects on like the views. Obviously I'm not a big channel, so I don't get a lot of views, but that I got like 3,000 views or something like that. So like it kind of like was putting that video out there, and after that I created like an idol of the week for them. So we went back and reacted to other videos like Savannah or Dorama. As you know, like idol of the week is a mini series that I have where like I dedicate like a full week of videos, like reactions to a specific group if I found it like really interesting, or I want to get them to know more like quicker. So what I wanted to do today is like talk about a few things, as I was mentioning, and like maybe show a little bit of my collection or the things that I have for them, and maybe like talk about how I discovered, what I think about them and things like that. So I might react to the specific part of the 33 minutes or 4 minutes of like my first reaction to them about Libido. You can see my face, that's dreadful. Like, I normally don't go back and watch my videos, but like let's do it for the sake of the video and see my first reactions to it. Like I think it was quite crazy, but yeah, let's just start with that. So this is me reacting to my reaction to Onlyoneof Libido in 3, 2, 1. I decided to start just with the actual video because like, oh, you see, I don't like to listen to watching my face. This song actually is like one of their best songs. I remember everyone talking about Junji's hair, like Fabio. I don't know why everyone was comparing him to that. the vocals in this video and like the whole filmography of like cinematography of that, it was amazing. And, oh no.
I have thoughts.
That, oh my god, I remember that, like that I think that the choreography, I think the choreography was like what everyone was like going crazy about. Oh no, no, no. It's a little bit embarrassing to be seeing myself. My friend was also like, "Eee." I think that one of her comments was like, I feel like I'm interrupting something.
Whoa, titties and everything.
I think that when you were watching the video, you can actually like see and understand like why people were going crazy about it, because you don't see many things like that on like the K-pop scene. So it was actually really crazy. But yeah, like I imagine that this is my first contact, like my first like proper contact, like directly with Onlyoneof, like watching a video like that. It was like a deep dive. That.
The song is good also.
It's attention. It's attention.
I just love the concept of this.
See, she's loving the concept. Like I was like for sure loving the concept. And there's like, and me watching this back, it's like a whole thing about thinking about this video being contacted, being connected to like their underground idol. Release. The rap, this part of it, like the rap of this song is really, really. This is what my feel recognition of like being biased with like Junjin and Rie started.
This song, damn.
And yeah, the song.
This is not cute anymore.
I'm clocking out.
Ooh. Whoa.
The last part, visuals and
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Only one of. Hello.
hello.
I am very curious of this group now.
That's last words. Like I'm very curious about that group. That's like the start of everything for me. I think at that time was like, okay, it's done. I'm gonna die. But it was just a deep dive into it, just because of like the concept of the videos. You can see my friend also was saying the same. Like the concept is so different. Like the song was amazing, and like I think that a lot of Lions got into Onlyoneof. Like for that specific video. Like I think that a lot of people went into it just because they show their like versatility. So yeah, I think that that's like was like a clear depiction of like the mental state of everyone with that video. And issue more details about Onlyoneof for me is that obviously they are 6 members now. They used to be 7. Love left the group for some personal issues. We don't know for what. And then we asked for people not to speculate about it. Like, but you know, he left. So now it's a 6-member group. And out of all of them, I think that the first one that caught my attention was Mil. Just because of his rap, and like he has like a very strong looks, but at the end I ended up falling like for Junji and then Rie. They become like my two I would say biases. They are the ones who I collect, so like and they are the ones who like I know most of the time go on like on a crazy rant if I see like a new picture or something on Twitter. It's embarrassing. Let's not talk about that. I liked all their music, every single thing that they release I watch. Really wanted to go to their concert in America, and I did their Grand America tour, but obviously I couldn't. It was a little bit too expensive, so I hope they come to Europe. Onlyoneof is like a big group for me now. Like I collect everything and I try to, you know, keep it in up to date with everything that they release. Especially the last comeback was really good, but like the main thing that obviously put them more on to like more a K-pop scene was also the underground release series that they had with a lot of MVs, and I'm gonna put a list because I have reacted to all of this, but you can go and check them out as well. I wanted to also show my collection. It's not a big collection, especially because it's very difficult to find things for them now. The albums, the older albums, are extremely expensive, so there are a few things that I have, and they have 2 different releases. Where they have like member covers. So for that, I decided to only collect Junji and Rie for both of the releases of 4 albums. I am missing one. I think it's Junji, the white version is the one that I'm missing. So I wanted to show that and like a couple of things that I have, and that will tie it up to the last part, but you will see. I just wanted to like have like a whole thing and like write down everything, so yeah. Let's jump to show a little bit of my collection. So for Onlyoneof, I have obviously albums, I do have a photo card collection, and I have a couple of signed things. So let me just show you. For the Japanese release, the Suruyona, the last one that I have like the 3 versions. So obviously not much of a big deal here, but like, you know, the 3 version. I wanted to always get the Dance release. The CDs are going a little bit expensive, so I have decided to buy them through Kmentary Japan, and those are on the way. The Chrome Arts are also on the way. I don't have them to show them right now. For the Korean releases, that's what I want to mention, that all the oldest ones, Dot Point, like a point, don't, you know, the names are difficult with them, but those ones are the ones that I haven't been able to get. Then obviously we have the ones that I mentioned that were like 2 different releases, where they were a cover, member cover. So these are the ones, as you can see, and obviously there are member covers. Instinct Part 1 and 2. So for Instinct Part 2, I have the Junji version and the Rie version. So I have both, and for Instinct Part 1, I only have Rie. So I'm missing Junji still. This is the one that I'm trying to collect. Ideally, I will collect every single member, but I don't think I have the, you know, the financial ability to do that. The latest series that they have for as a proper Korean before this Soul Drift comeback, they have the Underground Idols, which is I was like a solo for every single one of them, and it was like a story, like LGBTQ plus related story, relationships, and it was like a different topics being discussed there. It's very nice, very well done. Like I advise you to go and check that out. I'm going to link that, and I also reacted to those, so you can link those as well. If you know, you know. This is the the colors of all of them. So it's for every single member. So obviously under is number, so it's depending of the release. So in the Underground Idol 2, this is the first one. This is 1 for Yuyeon, Junji, Rie, Mil, and 9. Why have it on the 9? So every single one of them have the chance to do a solo release, which was really nice, and it was also the introduction for them to let us know that they were going to be releasing a drama for. I think it's still under discussion. I don't know what is going on. The company hasn't updated too much on that, but you know, the company. For the latest release, obviously Soul Drift, they have like 2 versions for that, and I have both. So it's the matte and the glossy version. The thing with this one is that this one is signed. This is my old government name here. I don't know if I'm gonna cover that up. So I have 2 versions, but one is signed, so that's why it's still on like the plastic protector. But yeah, very happy with this. Showing the signed album links up to my next part, which like I think is big on like when you are a fan of a group, is that I have been able to talk to them. Because of like the releases with Underground Idol, I have a trade account, and I decided to do group orders, and thanks to all the joiners for the group order, I was able to personally win 2 different calls. So I did a call from when Junji released his solo, and then when Rie did it. This was like for these 2 different releases. For these 2 different releases, I made a goal for both of them. So Be Mine and Because. That's the name of both releases, and thanks to that, I also have like a separate signed album for both of them. So as you can see, I have again, I got to have signed things for them. This is not bragging me, this is just showing what I have. So obviously I have been lucky enough to talk to them the times that I have to talk to them on those occasions. That was my first time, so it was like a very nervous. And the part where I have like all the signatures, I won that video call because I joined another group order and they were sorting out the call for the joiners, and luckily I got it, so I also talked to them about there. So now for the last part, I'm gonna show a couple of clips of that, and I don't know if I'm gonna put like the audio because it's like really cringy for me. Like I feel very vulnerable with that, but like, you know, just for the sake of the video, we're gonna show it. I created a separate folder here so I can show you, and I'm gonna be putting the things on here on the screen. I was able to record maybe 1 or 2 of the calls and a couple of things. I'm not gonna show the whole thing just because, again, I feel very vulnerable talking to them. Like that's the thing, and my face will be mostly covered on those videos. But like, my first ever call was with them. I'm gonna show Rie and Junji because that was my first one, and then on this particular one, I think it was when Rie sang a song. It was like a whole thing.
My favorite song,
Picasso.
Picasso.
Oh, Picasso. Oh.
Because I said like my favorite song, and then he sang
Baby,
Picasso
what
at the
kind of
time.
do you
And,
like?
like,
좀 더 진하게. Mercy.
It was amazing.
I don't know.
I covered my
what
face
kind
because
of
like I really
Just
you
too
don't need to see
pretty.
that.
Thank you so much.
But I was so happy. And then obviously for that call, I also talked to Junji. So like, let me show that. And with Junji, I tried to say a lot of things in Korean for him, but I don't think he fully understands everything because my Korean is terrible. But let's just a little bit of a clip there. So like.
체카 4년 동안
로이.
So I told him I was studying Korean, and he was like really nice. But I don't think I can show that too much. It's just I get really embarrassed. But like that was my first 2 times talking to them. Like my first time talking to both Rie and Junji. Then I had the chance to, when they were doing the Because, they were like, it was like around Halloween, I think, and they did like the video call was with like 2 different outfits. So you can see pictures here when I was showing Junji that I had his album signed, and then I also have Rie. They were both like, it was in the costumes. Obviously, I have like a little emoticon there because I don't want to show my face like during the calls. It just is very embarrassing for me. I'm happy that I was able to talk to them like separately just because of my bias. They are my bias, so you know, it's always nice. I had a record for that, but I cannot find it. But like, as you can see here, if I was preparing myself for like the whole thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show anything, but like there's a couple of seconds here when I was talking to them that you can see my face, but like I don't know if I will be able to show anything of that. It's just very embarrassing. But yeah, I remember the specific clip here. I was showing him like talking about like how good his music was and like everything. So there is no audio, but yeah. Look, he was really happy. Then for the call that I had with all the members, there was 2 particular things. Let me show you. So,
Hi. Yes. A long time. How are you?
it was very nice. So, as a small clip, I'm trying to call always like the video calls and everything, and I also have videos a small with like all of them. So like with Neil, for example, Yuyan. I started to talk Korean, speaking Korean there, so she was like, "Oh my god, you can speak Korean!" But she said, "I could do." So it was like really nice. Kyubin, he for sure is one of the nicest persons. He's so easy to talk to, and he was a really nice. And of course, like he, I don't understand how he's so energetic all the time.
Good, and you?
He's like, he was like, wow, talking really fast. It's like, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. So he was really nice. And of course,
I'm very
the
happy.
man himself, Junji, he was also really nice.
Video,
and then, I told him like about loving
Soul
the
Drift,
MV and everything, so he was really appreciated. So basically, that has been my journey with them. Like I think I have been very lucky to, like in a short period of time, being able to have close interactions, them releasing really good music in these past years that I have been able to enjoy, and then having some sort of signed things that obviously as a fan you always appreciate. That's thing that you can collect. So I have always very appreciated. I also have like the photo card collection, but I think this video is already too long, and you can check that video here. I go over my whole collection, so you can see the part from the Onlyoneof part of the collection there, so you can check that out. So this is the end of the video. It's a very different one, not difficult, different. Also difficult because I have never recorded such a talkative video. But yeah, I was trying to show like my journey with like Onlyoneof, and I want to do it with other groups, so maybe with ATs, Astro, and any other group like DKC and all other groups that I have got into it for a couple of years now. So I will be doing that. If you like this, let me in the comments down below, and please give a like, so show that you like this type of content. I also planning to do some commentary, some series, so that's being on the work around. It's taking me a lot of time because I have to do a script and things like that, so I don't lose, you know, my train of thought, but you know, it's coming. But yeah, thank you for the support, and see you again next time. Bye bye.